I'd like to tell you a little bit about buck tracts and exactly what a buck tract badge is. As you can see behind me here, I've got this nice East Tennessee 8-pointer, and if you were just to look at this deer, you would say, well, that's a pretty good deer. I think most people would. It was a blessing to take it a few years ago, but the mount is only part of the story, in my opinion. And so what the buck tract will do is link the hunt with the story. And I think that the story is worth at least half of what the mount is, even though these mounts are beautiful, and taxidermists nowadays they're really talented and can do a lot of amazing things with a deer. I don't think anything beats what we get when we hear the hunter tell the story of taking the deer. I'll give you an example of a story that ought to be shared. Today, we were set up and we had a young man come by to our booth, and he told us about a deer that he harvested just 2 or 3 weeks after his father had passed. He sit in the same ground blind that his dad made. He used the same .243 rifle and was even wearing his dad's jacket. And I'll tell you, the deer, it was a tremendous 11-pointer. It would have been a great deer in any state, but here in East Tennessee, it was an absolute stud of a deer. And as tremendous and as awesome as that deer is, the story behind it is so much better. And hopefully we'll get that young man to capture his story, and we'll create him a buck tract badge so that the story between him and his dad and that connection of that day in the woods can live forever. Well, first of all, I want to thank my wife for being the cameraman, the camera lady for this section here. She shakes her head behind the camera. But here we'll show you what a buck tract mount looks like on the wall. So here we have a nice East Tennessee 8-pointer. I think it'd be a nice 8-pointer in most of the country. And it's a nice mount. It's cool. It's amazing what the taxidermists can do these days, like I said. But here's what I really want to focus on. As you see down here, the buck tract badge just hangs below your mount. It's got a QR code here you scan. It's stylish. It doesn't really take away from your mount. It actually adds to it, in my opinion. So here's 2 of our buck tract badges put side by side. And again, the QR code is what tells the story. And that's the link between the mount and the hunter and the day that the hunt took place. And so the front side has a nice deer track on it, the buck tracts logos. And then on the back side, we'll put your name and the date the animal was taken. And it's a really simple installation process. So it simply hangs on the nail or screw that you have your mount put on the wall. You'll get a length of rope that comes with your buck tract badge. It has an eyelet on the top, and we'll take that piece of rope and get it tied up and measured to where the badge will hang right below the mount. And you simply put your mount here. The badge hangs below it. You can adjust it left and right. It's a really easy installation process. Like I say, it doesn't knock any more holes in your wall. So I want to leave you with this. Whether you've got a video already made and it's out there on YouTube or some other platform, you can send that to us. We'll simply put your QR code on a buck tract badge. You can hang that with your mount, or in some cases you may have to have somebody record you, or record your dad or grandfather and let them tell the story. And you send us that video, and we'll do our best to make you an outstanding video that you'd be proud of. We're not all professional speakers, and so when you shoot your video, just be yourself. You may stutter a little bit, look off camera, double speak. That's just who you are, and that's just fine. That's the way we want them. We're not professional speakers, as I've said, not professional hunters. Most of us just have great days in the woods, and we want those great days to live forever in your voice. Thank you all for watching this video, and you come back and see us here at Buck Tracts.